Last lesson we looked at the chord construction of a triad chord. We used the 1, the 3, and the 5 of these chords to make them up. The major had a root note or tone. The third was a major third, and then your fifth. A minor chord had your tonal chord or your tonal note, your root note. A flatted third, which is just one step back from a major third, and then a fifth. So the 1 and the 5 stayed the same. The only thing that made the difference was the third. Let's look at it on the fretboard as each note of that scale, because it's going to help you when you go to playing up and down the neck. If I start here on my C, that's where we start at, and I go up here to my third, I got a 1, a 2, and a 3. So all my major chords are going to look exactly like that. So if I go down here to my 4, that's going to be my 1 and my 3 of the root note. I go to my 4th in the scale, that's going to be my 1 and my 3 of the 4th note. If I go up here to the 5, it's the same way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I got a 1, 4, 5 progression, and I'm playing, I know at least 2 notes automatically that I can hit that's going to sound good over that chord. So if I go, that's all going to sound, them 2 notes are going to sound good over that C. I go to my 4, it's going to sound good over the F. I go to my 5, going to sound good over my 5 chord, or my G in this case. The minors now are somewhat different. Your 1 and your 3 is going to be the same distance apart. So if I come, there's my 1, there's my 2. Remember, I go up and I skip 1 note, and then I get to my next note in the scale. So I got only 1, 2, 3. It's 3 notes from the root. Okay, so I can play the 2 like this. But I know that this note and that note's going to sound good over a D minor. I come up to my 3. 3, 4, 5. Those 3 notes are going to sound good over an E minor. Come up here to my 6. That's my 1, my 5, and my 6. So I got 6, 7, and then I'm back to 1. So a 6 and a 1. Or if you're just thinking of it as an individual chord, a 1 and a flat third. I hope that doesn't confuse you. It may. If it does, I'll try and explain it better. I know that's going to sound good over an A minor. So my major chords, that's my root note. That's my 4. Come up here, 5. That's my 5. These are major chords. My 1, 4, and 5 is major, and then back to my 1. My minor chords, I start up here on my 6. Drop down 1 to my 2. Go over here to my 3. And I go back to my 6 right here. And then I'm back to my 1. I know I may be moving a little bit fast, but if you watch the previous lessons and you've gone through that and you understood the notes where they are, then this should be a little bit easier. If you hadn't watched all that, I suggest go back and watch it, and then maybe when you get up to this point, it'll make a little bit more sense. Major chord, the 1 playing the 3. That's your root note, root chord. 4,